So we're gonna work on some wrist isometric exercises. Isometric means we're not really moving, but we're still working the muscle group. So one of the first ones we're gonna do is called wrist extension. And what you wanna make sure is that your grip is not too tight. It's just tight enough just to hold the weight. And so on this one, I want you to take and you're gonna make a grip around the weight with that thumb down. And so we're gonna hold with your forearm fully supported on something. If you need to, you can use your thigh as well. And then I just want you to lift your wrist up. Now it's also important when you lift your wrist up to maintain a good position. So we wanna make sure that our wrist is in alignment. You wanna make sure you're not deviating here or here as you lift the wrist up. So the forearm and elbow are supported, and then you're just gonna come straight up. If you find that you're having thumb discomfort at all, what you can do is you can change your grip to either going thumb on top, or you can go thumb around the bottom and hold. Sometimes thumb around the bottom may cause it to work a little bit and cause you discomfort, so you can take it around here to the top if you need to, and that'll just make you have to grip a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lift up, and we're just gonna hold, maintaining that neutral position with our wrist, making sure we're not deviated in or out, and hold. What you're gonna feel is tightness through the top here, and we're looking for a long isometric, long duration hold, low load. So we're looking for like either a 1 pound weight or a 2 pound weight, and we're just gonna hold this. The next exercise we're gonna do is we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna do wrist flexion. So we're just gonna turn it over. Again, the forearm is fully supported by something, whether it's your thigh or a table. And then we're gonna take it again, make sure that thumb doesn't have any stress on it. So we can either bring it underneath or we can bring it up top, whichever is more comfortable for you. We wanna make sure that the wrist is in the same alignment again. And all we're gonna do is pull it up. Now this will be a little bit easier for you to do. You wanna make sure that the wrist still is in alignment, that we're not deviating here or here, and hold. On this one, you're gonna feel this nice tightness right through this region right here, and the forearm, and we wanna hold this just like this. Again, it's a low load, long duration hold, and then we relax. So the last one we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of what we call radial deviation, so we're gonna come up with it. On this one, again, we wanna make sure that the thumb is not involved too much. So we've gotta figure out how to do this. On a dumbbell, what I do is I hold a little bit lower down so that my thumb is not in the way of this big old thing right here. And then I'm gonna keep it on the same side as my fingers, and I'm gonna put that dumbbell kind of halfway in my hand, and then I'm gonna hold. What I want you to do is find the position where you're not up, you're not down, but you're right here in the middle. And you wanna make sure that your knuckles are in the same alignment as your forearm. So we don't want you back here, and we don't want you here. We want you right in the middle. So find that perfect spot where you can find a good alignment, and then you're gonna hold. Again, making sure that the forearm is supported all the way to the wrist, and you wanna make sure your grip is as loose as you can get it with still holding this. And we're looking to feel some tension right through here in the top of the forearm, right here, and then we're gonna hold for that low load, long duration hold.